Hello everybody, welcome back to my page. Welcome back to my channel. So today it's going to be a short video. I just want to start kind of like a new series of letting you guys know what I personally think, what products are worth spending money on and what definitely are not worth spending money on. So the first product are makeup brushes. Now before I started makeup, I was using like these no-name brushes. And it's not that they're bad now that I know what to do with them. Some of them do have their uses, like this flat one right here. I use sometimes as a concealer brush, sometimes I'll use it to pack shadows and pigments on top of my lid just because it is really nice and flat. However, ones like this for instance, like the bristles are just like not very good quality and like they just don't blend very well. Like as you can tell, this compared to this one, which this is a blending brush and this is not a blending brush. So my makeup just wasn't applying how I wanted it to apply, and I did feel like I had the tools to do it, like the talent, I guess you would say. Like I knew the processes of what I should do to have like a nice smoky eye, and it just wasn't working because I was using brushes like these. So for, what was it? I think for Hanukkah, like 2 years ago, my boyfriend bought me a MAC brush set that they come out with every holiday. About December-ish, they come out with their new brush kits and their new holiday makeup sets. So he got me one of the brush sets and it literally changed my life. This brush right here, which is the MAC 217 blending brush, literally changed my life. It blends everything so beautifully, and all of a sudden my makeup was looking how I wanted it to look. So the one thing I would say in your makeup kit is to invest in good quality makeup brushes. Now they may not have to be MAC brushes per se, because MAC brushes are fairly expensive. You can get good quality brushes for a good affordable price. So my first brushes ever were my MAC brushes, like this one, the MAC 217. So the kit came with that one, the 217. This one, it's just a flat shader brush, so I use this to pack shadows onto my lid. This is the 239. It came with this brush, which I use to contour, and I love to contour because it has an angle, but it's still fluffy enough that it blends everything really well. This is the MAC 168. It came with this brush. This brush is really nice and flat. I use this today to pack shadow onto my lower lash line, and it gets really, really up close in that lower lash line so you can have a nice precise line. This is the MAC 212. I think I'm forgetting one, but I can't find it right now in this little set that I have going on right here. This is how I keep my brushes, by the way. I have two jugs. You can see like I have my mascara there also, and like some random miscellaneous objects. But this is how I keep my my brushes nice and organized. It makes it much easier because you can just literally just like have this on your counter and boom, pick one out. It makes it so easy. I got these from Walmart. They were $2 each. Can't go wrong. But as I was saying, so I started off with those brushes from MAC, and then as I grew and as I started following makeup gurus like Desi Perkins and Crispy and Jaclyn Hill and all those people, I started to learn about different makeup companies. So after I got my MAC brushes and after I was using those, I switched over and I started using Sigma brushes. Now this is my Sigma E40 that I use in almost every video, and I use it pretty much every time I apply makeup. It's just a larger fluffy brush. As you can see, compared to the MAC 217, it is much larger and rounder, and it is a little bit tapered at the top. So this blends like a dream. I can't even describe how amazing this brush blends. It has taken over my favorite of the 217. I barely use my 217 because I always use this now. So this is more of a really good blending brush for a transition shade. So using this first to buff it all over the crease and in the upper brow area, and then you can use your 217 to blend as well, but get it more precisely in the crease or in the outer corner. So yeah, I know they have different purposes, but I just prefer the E40 just because it's so amazing. And this on its own, the MAC 217, is, I believe, like $24, something like that, Canadian. And this was 12, I think, 12 or 14. Yes, I had to buy it online, so I did have to pay shipping and I did have to wait for it, which is like the worst about buying online, but so worth it. So worth it. So as I was saying, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get good quality brushes. You can get brushes from somewhere like Sigma that have amazing quality brushes for basically half the price. Another brush that I use almost every day from Sigma is my F80 flat top kabuki brush. So this is what I use to apply my foundation. I also use this today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my contour today, I used a cream product for the first time rather than my powders that I normally use, and I really like it. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do, but like I'm very impressed with how it turned out, and like it looks very natural and like it blended very easily. So I use this to blend out the cream contour on my cheeks and on my forehead, and it worked like a charm. So multi-purpose. You can use this for your foundation. You can use this to buff out your cream contours if you'd like. So another great purchase. This was a little bit more expensive than the E40. I believe this was like $16 or $18, but still so much cheaper than MAC brushes and amazing. Like it is so dense that you can literally buff anything out and it gives you such a flawless coverage. Honestly amazing. So like I said, you can use Sigma brushes. Another company that I've mentioned before in my videos is BH Cosmetics. There are a lot of companies like this. There's Morphe Brushes that have brushes for like $2, which is crazy, and the brushes are amazing quality. As you can see, you can follow any makeup guru and they all use it. Like Jaclyn Hill just came out with her own palette by Morphe, and she stands behind the company, and almost every makeup guru that I use uses Morphe brushes, so that's how you know that it's good quality. So there's BH Cosmetics. There's also Coastal Scents, which I have their 88 shade palette, and it's unbelievable. It's amazing for the quality that you're getting and for the price that you're paying. You really can't go wrong. So from BH Cosmetics, I got this. It is a brush kit, and I bought this to use on other people, such as like clients or anyone that I'm doing someone's makeup. So it comes in a nice little container, nice little holder, and you open it, and it fans out like this. Oh. And that's all the brushes. I believe it came with 15 brushes, and you can see it has a nice large one for powder. This is for contouring. It has a blending brush, it has a spoolie, it has a brush for your eyebrows and for your eyelashes. It literally has every single brush that you would need to begin with in a starter kit. And this was, I believe after tax and shipping, this was $25. So $25 for 15 brushes, when one makeup brush from MAC is $25 plus. So really, you can't go wrong with buying these brushes. And these brushes are great quality. This like face powder brush is probably like the softest thing I've ever felt in my life. And when I have used this on other people, the application has always been so flawless and so easy. So I'm very happy with this purchase, and I highly recommend it for beginners that want a full set of brushes to start off their makeup kits for literally no money. If you're looking for beauty blenders, and this is from Forever 21, don't mind it. It is so dirty because I just used it. But this is from Forever 21, and I have another one as well, which I use for my Halloween makeup applications. And I believe they're only like $2 or $1 or something like that, and they're so good. They're not the classic beauty blender. I haven't used that one yet, so I'm not exactly sure how well that applies. I'm sure it applies much better than this one, but this one does the job, and Forever 21 is literally in like every mall, so you can find it, and it's so easily accessible, and it works like a charm. It does the job for you. It blends beautifully, and yeah, like you can't really go wrong. So like I said, you can find inexpensive products and inexpensive makeup brushes, and sponges and beauty blenders that do the same application and do the same job as the really, really expensive brands. Like, that pretty much concludes my rant of makeup brushes. Also, if you'd like to see a makeup tutorial on something like this, it's just very simple. I'm just wearing a foundation, concealer, a little bit of liner and lashes, and a nice neutral lip. If you'd like to see something like this as my next tutorial video, then please comment below and let me know. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. I know it wasn't like a whole crazy like makeup tutorial, but I hope these kinds of videos are educational for you and really help you guys, especially beginners just learning out and just starting their whole makeup collections. Oh, so much money wasted on makeup. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.